Hi, and what's up YouTube and hello Gym Fam, and welcome to this realistic gym vlog. Yes, we're doing just a realistic gym vlog. It is Sunday and I want to start off with last week I was in Amsterdam. As y'all have seen in my Young LA X Amsterdam vlog. I had such a great weekend. It was amazing. I really had fun, and that is also thanks to Liam, my cameraman, and my friend that I brought. And then the event itself was a bit chaos, but it was really nice to connect on a deeper level with you guys. I had some great conversations, and yeah, I'm just really happy and glad that I went. I really want to say thank you to Liam again, because we really content maxed that weekend, and it was fun because we were really productive, but we also had just a really great time together. I don't know, I really laughed a lot, and that was a long time since I genuinely laughed that hard again. And yeah, I came to the realization that has been a while since I've laughed that hard. And that's weird if that hits you afterwards, like damn, had so many laughs and it was genuine, and I missed that version of myself. Huge shout out to him, huge shout out to you guys who showed up. And yeah, after such an amazing weekend, I came back home and I was ruined. I was so tired. And the reason why that is because traveling is exhausting. Doing events like that is exhausting, but in a positive way. But because, you know, I have been struggling with a breakup recently, and I'm still struggling with it. Everything I put effort in right now is just taking so much energy off me. And that is just real. And I just want to talk a bit about that, because in the past I've been through some hard situations as well. Not like traumatizing hard situations, but some hard battles that I think everyone is struggling with. And there were some periods afterwards that I felt so tired or sick or weird, and I was always so confused, and I was always searching for a reason what was wrong with me. But nothing is wrong. The thing is, if you went through a very hard situation mentally, any hard situation, and you've been in the process of healing, being like extremely exhausted after work or after a social event or after getting out of your comfort zone, it just asks so much energy off of you, because you're just mentally not there yet. And that is totally fine. That is okay. And you should not be worried about yourself if you're like really physically exhausted after a social event or anything. What you have to do is realize that that has everything to do with the process, and that you just have to slow down a bit, calm down, take some time for yourself, really ground yourself, and reflect on everything that happened. Try to hold on to all the positive things. Try to be grateful, because being grateful for everything really helps you not getting into a negative spiral. Yeah, that is actually a really good one. Gratefulness beats depression every single time. Just telling you. And yeah, just take your time. Just know that it is part of it, and just know that it won't last forever. Rest up, ground yourself, try to hold on to the positive things, try to get back in your routine as fast as possible, and get yourself comfortable for a little bit so that you can recharge again. You probably will feel a lot better afterwards, and you'll probably acknowledge the fact that it was a lot. And most of the times it was a lot. Even if it doesn't look like a big deal to others, it can be a big deal to you. So yeah, this event was a big deal to me. I had fun, but energy-wise, I was ruined afterwards, and that is totally fine. Also, because I have been struggling in the gym for a few weeks now, I also decided something else, and that is that I'm going to take a vacation for myself. not precisely what you think, but I'm just going off program for a little bit. I just need to find a way to enjoy my sessions again. I've been trying to hold up with my program and with my coach, but it's just not working right now. I really feel that I'm so demotivated in the gym, and I cannot live with that because, first of all, it is my passion. It should be fun. Second of all, it is my job. So if I'm not training good and if I'm not going, then we have a problem. So I cannot afford that. So I've been thinking what I should do, and I'm just going to take a little break. Okay, I'm back. So what I was saying is I'm just gonna do it for a short period, and I'm also not going to quit lifting. I was thinking, should I just stop lifting for a little while, for a few weeks, and just focus on bodybuilding and having fun in the gym? But that's not the solution. That's just avoiding the fact that I feel shitty every time I lift. So I skipped that weak thought of myself, and I'm just going to do my own program. I think a year and a half back, I was coaching myself and I had an own program, and it worked pretty fine, but that is also pretty logic because my sessions were just really split up. So I didn't have an SBD day. I had all my big lifts separately. So that's why I always felt pretty energetic. But I think I'm going to do that again just to see if I can have fun again in the gym, because it's really necessary. And I think I have to prioritize that right now instead of trying to figure out what's wrong with me and why I'm always burned up in my week 2 already, and why I feel mentally so exhausted all the time. Like, it shouldn't be like that. Lifting and going to the gym should be fun. It should give you energy, not drain all the energy off of you. And don't get me wrong, I know it's about discipline and I know it's about consistency, and you just have to show up on the days you don't want to show up. That's not a problem. I've been here every single day like I should. I've never been inconsistent with gym, to be honest. After the whole corona thing, I've never been inconsistent with the gym. Never. I always showed up, even if my sessions were shitty, even if I shortened my sessions because it went shitty, even if I felt sick, I still went. So that is not the problem. The problem is to find joy again. I want to make that my mission right now, and I think that's the best thing for me. And when we get that drive again, when I feel like, okay, now I had my vacation, time to work harder again, then I'm just going on program again with my coach. On the other hand, there's another factor, and that is the whole grief thing. So I think my life is just very complicated right now. So instead of pushing myself and focusing on what's wrong and trying to get better at the parts that are wrong, maybe I should focus on the things that are going good and finding joy and fun again in those things, and focus on that, and hopefully my life will get a bit lighter and easier, especially my head. Maybe that is what I need to do, because I'm also not competing at all. So it's not that there's pressure on me that I have to perform at a certain time or anything. I want to perform for myself, and I want to perform for my socials maybe a bit, but most of it for myself. But I cannot do that if I feel so much pressure on myself. For what? You know, at what cost? It's not worth it. I cannot be so hard on myself all year long. It's not healthy. But sometimes I forget that, and sometimes I still do that. And I should not. So that's why I'm making this decision, and I think it's a healthy one. So yeah, today it's Sunday, and we're doing just squats and bench. And we're starting from 0. So we're going really light. Let's follow that plan. Also, okay, this is going to be a bit of a yap video as well, but you can skip this part and go to the gym vlog already, or if you're interested, you can still watch my yap session. But I feel like this is also maybe an important thing to discuss with you guys. I just recently had a talk with someone. Basically, I felt a bit exposed somehow, and it's been on my mind for a while, so I want to do something about it. And it's the fact that I had this conversation with this person, and I was talking about that I'm going through a bit of a hard time and why and stuff. And this person said, yeah, what I'm feeling is that you're pretty much going in isolation, and that is also not so good. It's good to take time for yourself, and it's good to be with your own thoughts and be with your own emotions to get through it. That's very healthy, but I feel like you're also maybe going a bit too far in the isolation part. And I was feeling a bit attacked. And I was really trying to convince that person that I'm not going in isolation, and that I'm still surrounding myself with people, and that I have friends. And I was talking about my 2 friends and stuff. And I don't know why I was really trying to prove that that wasn't true. But that person was just so honest with me, and that person was saying like, okay, but how long has it been since you've seen your 2 friends? And yeah, the fact is, I am a bit in isolation, but it's not because I want to. But the problem is, I'd rather be alone and spend more time alone than spend time with people just to be around people. And I do have some really good friends. The problem is they live really far away. It's not that I just, for example, that I can randomly text them on a Friday night and say, hey, you want to come over and just watch a movie? I'm not feeling so well. That never happened, and I cannot do that because they're living so far away, and to see them is to really make plans with them and plan a date and plan an hour and plan a place because they live so far away. And most of the times I also always have to do an effort to go to them, and I don't mind, I love to, but in a period where you feel really bad and where you feel like you need someone to talk to and need a friend, you don't have the energy to go above and beyond to see them. Sometimes you just want people to come to you, and that's not really possible if you don't have a lot of friends. And the thing that I was most embarrassed about is the fact that I'm actually nobody's best friend. I've never been that person, and I've never felt like I really belonged into a group of friends. I was always like doing my own thing. I had a lot of people that they were my friends, and I could have a lot of fun with them and stuff. But when things get rough, they weren't really there, or they couldn't be there for me. Yeah. So that conversation really opened my eyes that maybe I do go into isolation a bit too much, but I don't feel like it's on purpose. And I would love to have some really close friends who live very close, so that I could just call them whatever I need them and just stuff like that. But unfortunately, that is not reality. I was thinking about it, and yeah, it's been a struggle of mine for, I think, pretty much my whole life, searching for friends that really connect with me, for me, people that do not want anything from me, because that is also a really hard one, especially in the situation I'm in right now. I feel like a lot of people that I meet now, they all want something from me because I am an influencer or whatever. And in the past, I've been struggling as well. And I tried to open up to people, but they didn't get my vision, didn't get why I spend so much hours in the gym. They always were complaining, like, you're really going to the gym again? Come on, can you just go grab a drink with us? We're going to that party, or we're going to this cafe. Can you just join us instead of going to gym? It was always something. I had to let a lot of people go because they were actually a bad influence on me, without them being bad people, because they weren't at all. They weren't bad people. They just didn't get it. and I know I'm different. I know that. But I also was trying to hide certain parts of me because I know I'm a bit weird sometimes. And I didn't show that to them because I knew that they would have like opinions about it. I only showed the funny side and the normal side, the boring side, you know? But who wants the boring kato? Like, I want friends who wants to hang around with me because I'm weird, because I have certain interests that are not common, because I've been through certain things and I hit rock bottom, got back up and went on with my life and picked myself up every single time life hit me right in the face. I want people to be interested in that version of me, and I want people to stay because of that, because of me. And it's pretty tough to find people like that. But I feel like I do have two good friends that really see me for me and accept me for me. I just don't see them a lot. That's why I just called them and I asked, hey, I know we live far away, but please, can you come over and you can stay at my place. You can stay at my place, and if you want, you can even stay for 3 days. I don't care, as long as we just have some time together. We can go to the gym, we can talk, we can have some quality time, relaxing time, going to a spa or something. I don't care. I just need some time with my friends. So I called them and we managed to find a date, and they're coming next week to have a sleepover and to have a fun time. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. Yeah, it sounds a bit ridiculous, especially for such a grown-ass young woman as me, but it means a lot to me, and yeah, I really feel that I need that. I just wanted to say that because I feel like a lot of people will relate. Because I think a lot of people also don't feel like they have a best friend group, or feel like they have friends, but they're nobody's best friend. And I feel like that subject is really relatable, but also a lot of people feel ashamed about it. And I totally understand because I've been there. Know that that is totally fine and that you're not alone. And the reason why I'm sharing it here again is because I know I can have the smallest impact, the smallest impact, because there's also people that just watched my YouTube videos and they ended up together. Am I right? You know who I'm talking about. The people that know who I'm talking about, they know it because they said it to me, that they actually started talking to each other because they both watched my videos and now they're actually together. So I feel like I make small little impacts, but I swear it's on my mind. I think about it a lot, and that's the coolest thing ever that I can say, like, yeah, I brought people together. How amazing is that? The people that know who I'm talking about, I really, really, really appreciate you. I love you. And I also know that you still watch my videos and you still support me. And yeah, I need to say this, but you guys inspire me because I feel like I need to do the same. I feel like I need to connect with the people that I need to connect with. So I'm going to do that for you guys and for myself, of course. This was my little deep yap session. Very unnecessary. Nobody asked about it, but here you have it. This was a bit of me again. And now you know me a little bit better again. But yeah, enough yappings. I think it's time to go inside and prep our pre-workout because I'm doing something differently recently. I'm going to show you. I have a dry mouth because of all the talking. So let's go inside and let's prep our pre-workout. We are going straight to the dungeon because I already dropped my stuff there and there's already people there. I can hear it. Oh, look who's here. Sup? Okay, I hope you guys will hear me loud enough. Chino is blasting some crazy ass music. Anyways, we're going to prep our pre-workout and we're going to do it with watermelon. Really fucking with this combination. Like, it's so good. And what I'm doing is I'm putting electrolytes in it, the hydrolate with carbs in the flavor lemon because the sour is so amazing. And do not have any pre-workout at the moment, so no caffeine, unfortunately. So we have to use the pump pre-workout. Close the lid and you shake it. But it's really good, I swear. Beter. Wat zegt hij?
So many flavors.
We're moving on to Amsterdam because I still need some caffeine. Welcome back once again, class. Before we're going to start, I just want to give you guys a little update about our name investigation. We have discussed a few things and the council has discussed that it's going to be Power Dungeon or SBD Fabriek. And then we have this little artist, I have no idea who draw this, but this is incredible. Look at this incredibly handsome warrior who has massive arms and barely any chest and waist. It's crazy, amazing. He's also pulling out his tongue a tiny bit. The person who draw this, you have real talent. And then you must stand or rest 3 to 5 minutes. Resting 5 minutes for one exercise, laughing my ass off. This is Sparta. Yes, that's the spirit that we want in our dungeon. I love this. I love that people are being so creative in our class. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Class again for paying attention. Now it's time to warm up. And we're going to start with the bar. Time to squat a 70. I thought that you'd be here by now. 1:30. My training schedule has been all over the place. Like I feel like I'm doing more deloads than normal weeks. That's not how it's supposed to go, guys, but your girl died a few times, so please let her live. Okay, that felt really good. Felt also very easy. So let's stop there. Normally I would say, because that felt so easy, we go up, but fuck it. We tried that already and it didn't work, so no, we're keeping it lightweight. This was my top set and I'm very embarrassed by it, but whatever. We are doing back off sets and I just think I'm gonna do it with 100. Fuck it, it's low ball a few years back, but whatever, I want to win, right? I'm looking for a place, I'm searching for a face. Is anybody here? I know. Cause nothing's going right, and everything's a mess, and no one likes to be alone. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Squat finished. Next up, bench. We're also gonna do it light so that I can go heavier tomorrow. Okay, that was the right RP. Good job. I'm getting emotional. And I don't even know why. I think it's just because I am just struggling so hard. I like this place. But I've not been able to hit like good sessions here. And I feel even more isolated because I'm always alone here, right? It's not that I'm the biggest social person in the gym because I'm always focused on myself and doing my own thing. But I feel like if there's people around me, even that is just a bit of a motivation to push myself and to be like, okay, I'm not alone. Everyone is locked in and trying to work on themselves and trying to get better. So I feel more encouraged. I love an empty gym. I do love an empty gym, but I do not love an empty gym every single day. Like, ugh. Especially if you're alone at home as well. Like, I wake up alone, go to sleep alone, I eat alone. I do train alone and I don't mind training alone. It's just, there is literally no one. Come on, man. But it's probably in my head and I will appreciate this place probably better if... I think it's probably because I just don't feel that great right now. It's probably in my head. But right now I'm just struggling, man. Like, I feel so freaking empty. I don't get it why I'm struggling so hard still. Damn. Okay, a little exercise because I feel a bit meh right now. I have to name up 3 things that I'm grateful for. Number 1, I'm working really hard lately, and not in a way that I'm trying to avoid my feelings and fill it up with more work, but more in a way of trying to be creative again with my content and try new stuff and still being me and still holding space for my emotions and my feelings. So I'm grateful that I found my drive again in that. That's number 1. Number 2 is my God's child. I feel like he's been my best friend together with my sister lately. He's literally the reason that I keep going and I'm not giving up. He means the world to me right now. I had periods where I just barely could do anything, and when I was so low, he always got that smile back on my face without even trying, without even knowing it. But they're on vacation right now, so I have to wait another week to see him again. I miss him so much, but I'm really grateful to have my God's child in my life, especially in this period, because to know Cos is to love him, and I love him so much. And number 3, I'm grateful for Naruto. Sometimes I do feel a bit guilty that she's alone and alone at home, but on the other hand, if I didn't find her, she would have probably died. I try to be a good cat mom and try to play with her and give her as much attention as possible. But yeah, I'm also grateful to have her. Okay, do I feel better? I don't know, but I stopped crying. And we tried. Let's do our back-off sets. Okay.
Trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I don't
Okay, I think I will have to end this video here because my battery is low, both on my mic and on my camera, and I didn't recharge it. So yeah, battery's low, guys. So I'm running out of time, so I think it's for the best if I'm already making an outro. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for watching this simple, realistic gym vlog. Once again, it was a bit of a struggle session again, but yeah, it's part of it, and that's just how it's going. So hey, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I really wish you guys the best week. Have great sessions. DMs are always open. And yeah, then I'll see you guys in a next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Mwah. Love you.